Hey y'all, Unbreakable here. How y'all doing? I want to talk about something really quick. When you start healing, the attacks are still going to come. They are. If you've been around here for any length of time, you know my story. I am a survivor of sexual molestation, abusive, neglectful, toxic parents, which those unhealed parts of me led me into 2 very abusive marriages. Suicidal ideation, suicide plan, self-deprecating thoughts, feelings of hate towards myself, lack of value, lack of worth, a lot of years of unhealed time. I began this journey back in 2019, as well as I began Unbreakable and Uplifting back in 2019. A place that I created simply for myself. Words speak to me. Words are very powerful to me. Words resonate with me. And I began Unbreakable and Uplifting simply for me. Collecting words that I needed to hear that helped me through my emotions, helped me figure things out, helped me understand what I had gone through, what I was going through, helped me walk that healing journey. And Unbreakable and Uplifting turned into what it is today, authentically, organically. And what I found is when I came out from behind the scenes and started getting up here in front of y'all and being loud and being my true authentic self, it resonated with people. See, there were things that I was learning that were so impactful to me that I felt if I can help one person, I'm going to do that. Because helping others is the best form of therapy that there is. And so Unbreakable and Uplifting became what it is today. And let me assure you, healing is tough. Healing is exhausting. Some days healing is overwhelming. I feel myself welling up with tears. Healing is rough sometimes. Sometimes I have to give myself a break, a rest, step back, be gentle with myself. Other times I have to push myself forward. Keep taking that next step. Don't give up. See, when I come on here and I talk to y'all, this is me. This is me in real life, everyday life. This is who I am. This is my personality. This is my passion. This is who I am. And I get messages all the time, day and night. I get messages through the page, messenger through the page. I get messages through my website. I get messages through my merchandise store. I get messages day and night. And so many of those messages are other survivors, other victims, telling me that they saw some sort of ray of light here in this community. Through the posts, through my videos, my lives, they were finding value and hope here. Because my story can be someone else's survival guide, just as yours can. And I've been doing this for a little while. I've been out for 3.5 years. I am still a work in progress. I say it every day. Those who are in my life, who I love, who I value, they know it. I don't sugarcoat it here. I talk about what I'm struggling with. I talk about what I have struggled with. I talk about my ups. I talk about my downs. I'm authentic because I don't believe in being anything other than that. After having to wear that mask that we wear in those toxic, abusive relationships for so long, that mask of everything's fine, everything's perfect. Yes, my life is jolly. That mask infuriates me. It's a trigger for me now. If I feel like I'm not being my authentic self, it is a huge trigger for me. So what I do here makes a difference. And that's huge to me. I take that so much to heart. My story can be someone else's survival guide. My journey can help someone else. And because it is helping others, it helps me. Sure, I do this for y'all. But more than anybody, I do this for me. Said it before, I'm not a mental health professional. I don't know everything. I'm just a really vocal survivor. So I get these messages and they're amazing and they make me cry. Some of y'all's stories that you share and how you've overcome and how you are trudging through it all and holding on. I'm humbled by this community. But see, along our healing journey, we're also going to have the others. The others who are going to attack us. Tell us we think we know everything. How dare we put ourselves on a pedestal? We're going to get it from strangers. We're going to get it from family members. We're going to get it from friends. The choices that I make in my healing, I don't have to explain those to anyone. The choices you make in your healing, you don't have to explain that to anyone. See, we felt obligated for, oh my God, how many years? We felt obligated to be what everyone wanted us to be, to act how everyone wanted us to act, to think what we were told to think. We felt obligated. We were scared into silence. Taught, don't speak up. Just be quiet. Sit pretty and smile. Don't let anyone know what's going on for real. The abuser's favorite saying, I heard so many times, what goes on in this effing household stays in this effing household. When you start using your voice, you're going to get the attacks, the criticism, the degrading, the bullying. I do what I do here because it helps me and it's the right thing to do. And I don't owe anyone an explanation for that. I have people question me through here. Why do I charge for my subscription community? This is nothing but a whole bunch of quotes. It doesn't take anything to just post a whole bunch of quotes. How dare I think that I'm better than others, and I charge for my time. I charge for my time every day that I go to work. I charge for my time just like anyone else does. I can't take my car to the shop and say, change my oil and do my inspection. And just because, we're kindred spirits, you shouldn't be charging me. This community is my healing journey. This community is my life. This community is me opening myself up completely to the world and being vulnerable and not giving a rat's what people think about it. Because those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. So while I get these negative attacks from people who don't like the word no, the messages that I get from y'all who are struggling, who are overcoming, who are walking this healing journey with me, make every bit of this worth it. Toxic people are going to come, including those who are victims and survivors themselves. They're going to come. They're going to try to beat you down. They're going to try to manipulate you. They're going to try to get the answer that they want, that serves them. You're going to get it from people who were friends, family members. We've got to be strong, y'all. Don't be bullied back into silence. Don't be bullied into making a different decision that is not beneficial for you. If you set a boundary and someone doesn't like that boundary, that doesn't mean that you should change your mind. If you say no, period, and someone wants further explanation, someone wants you to change your answer, and when you don't, they get upset over it, that doesn't mean your answer should have been yes. That doesn't mean that you owe them a change of your mind. It doesn't mean that you owe them anything. Your no doesn't belong to anyone else. You taking care of you, setting your boundaries, the ones who get upset, that's a them problem. I will say it again. The ones that mind don't matter, and the ones that matter don't mind. Don't be bullied into silence by anyone anymore. Don't be bullied into changing your mind simply because it doesn't placate those around you. It doesn't fit into their agenda. It doesn't fit into their picture of how they want things. You and I don't owe anyone an explanation anymore. for how we choose to heal, for how we use our voice, for the choices we make, for the emotions we feel. We don't owe it to anyone but ourselves. You have a right to stand up for yourself. You have a right to say no with no further explanation. Just no. You have a right to put yourself first. You have a right to speak up. If someone didn't want you to speak badly about them, they shouldn't have behaved badly. If someone wanted you to elaborate a different narrative, they should have made better choices. When I talk about the abusers in my life, the toxic people in my life, I don't do so to bash them. I do so to heal, to bring light to what I've gone through, so others can relate, so others know they're not alone. So maybe it can help somebody else. I don't care what the abusers think. I don't care what the toxic people who were in my life think. I don't care because I don't owe them anything in this journey of mine. I am healing from the atrocities that they inflicted. And how I choose to heal has nothing to do with them and everything to do with me. As you walk this healing journey, people are going to change. The people around you are going to change. And the people around you are going to change. Some of those relationships, those friendships are going to be hard to let go. They're going to be sad. You're going to have to grieve because you believed in who they were. When you were stuck in the depths of hell, you didn't recognize that some of the people in your life were toxic, were not adding value to your life. So not only do we go through having to heal and grieve the traumas that we've endured, but oftentimes we have to heal and grieve from the loss of people who we thought would be with us forever. The attacks are going to come, y'all. God, the attacks are going to come. The more you heal, the more you rise up out of the depths of hell that you've lived in, the more people are going to be clawing at your feet, trying to pull you back down there. Don't give up. Don't give in. You are your most important relationship. No other matters before that. Don't let the toxic people take you back down to a place that you fought and clawed your way out of. A place that so many of us weren't sure we were ever going to get out of. We weren't ever going to survive. Don't let them take you back down. Those that mind don't matter. Those that matter don't mind. Walk your healing journey and don't make apologies for how you do so. If you are interested in some intensive healing, the ability to be completely vulnerable in a safe environment Yeah, I do offer my subscription community. Yeah, it is $4.99 a month. It is. And you're worth a hell of a lot more than that. In that community, we talk about hard things. We support and uplift each other. We get raw. We get vulnerable. It's become part of my family. Not only do we have that, but in the community, you have the ability to post, you have the ability to go live. You also receive several discounts in that community. You receive some exclusive content, and you also receive free access to several of our events. The link for that is here in the comments. Don't let anyone take you back to a place that you fought your way out of. Don't let anyone take you back to that dark place that you never thought you'd survive. And if your answer is no and someone doesn't like it, that's their problem, not yours. Y'all go be unbreakable.